I built this absolutely beautiful, breathtaking apartment for my sim, and what does she do? She goes and sits on the decorative poof and clips her head through the decorative plant. I can't even with her. She's grounded. Hi, lovelies. This is 8-Bit Lux or Lux, whatever you want to call me. Hi. I normally have made videos of me doing builds for Second Life, but today I decided to venture off into new territories with The Sims. And yeah, so pray for me. I don't know. I'm doing my best here. This is pretty new to me. I've done some tinkering in The Sims with building, but I'm still getting used to it, although I've been very much enjoying it. So, this is what I came up with. I was inspired by watching a bunch of Seoul Loft apartment walkthroughs on YouTube, which, if you want a really relaxing, nice rabbit hole to go down, I highly recommend those videos. I might link some in the description because they're just fantastic. Anyway, also, if you can just imagine with me for a moment that this is an apartment with other apartments on the side, even though I know it's a standalone building, we're just using our imagination. Just imagine with me. um, so I put the kitchen right in the walkway as you walk in, which in the Soul Loft apartments, that's where the kitchen was like always located. Right there, you walk in, bam, there's a kitchen, as you can see here. Lovely. Um, so yeah, there's the kitchen. It's very kitcheny. I am a little bit overwhelmed by doing this super long voiceover, but bear with me here. So right here is again from the Soul Loft apartments. I saw a lot of bathrooms where there were three rooms, and like the room you first walk into has cabinets or like a vanity and a sink, and then in one room is a toilet, and in the other room is a shower. So there's a shower room, a toilet room, and then a vanity room where you can like wash your hands, do your makeup, all that good stuff. And I used the shower, I think, from the university pack. um I like how it's just on the wall like that. So you can just, shower in the whole room. The whole room is yours to shower in as you please. And the toilet room is very large because, it's possible that you want to stretch out or do yoga in your bathroom. I think I end up putting like a meditation thing in there so you can meditate while staring at your toilet, which I just find very charming and lovely. So there's that. And okay, so you can probably see, I don't know, I know it's going really fast, but I have a lot of custom content installed, but I didn't use any in the build, but I think something might have crept in there because when I went to upload this to the gallery, it said I used custom content, and I was like, no. I was trying to be so careful to not use custom content, but somewhere there's like an item that is custom content. So if you want to download it from the gallery, even if you don't have custom content, it should be fine. There's just something in there. I don't know what it is. I don't know. But I've started doing some other builds, and I just ended up making a new save file and removing all custom content for my future builds that I'm planning on doing. So that shouldn't be an issue. Also, that shelf, I've seen like Sims YouTubers, builders using it, and they're just like, let me just use this like red, nifty, handy dandy shelf and move stuff around however I want. And it was not doing that for me. It was just not. So I am still new to the Sims building, and I don't have like all of the tips and little handy tricks about me here. So I'm still learning, and it's a fun learning experience with a lot of struggle. The struggle is very real. Especially with building the actual loft. Like oh my god. Oh, I'm still triggered. I recorded this yesterday and I'm still like, oh, that loft. But I figured it out eventually. It was like the whole ceiling kept coming in. It was just a mess, but we got it. See, I mean, it looks okay now, right? It's like, you know, it's lofty. Um, so there's that. Just some nice bright flooring and wallpaper. My sim that I moved in here is an artist. I've decided she's a girly artist and she loves her art and she loves pastel and girly things. So I tried to reflect that. And then back here, I just wanted the whole wall to be windows. A lot of the apartments that I was watching just had like these gorgeous like wall of windows like that, and I was like, oh, I want that in my real life. So we've got our little dining area, and I used the debug menu for the chairs that I found. They're adorable. Oh, I kept having problems too. This is kind of unrelated. I don't know, but like I've been learning Korean and my keyboard kept like randomly switching to Korean while I was building and I don't know what I was pressing. So I would be like trying to type something and it would just be typing like Hangul characters and I was like, "No." So that happened quite a bit. So here I start, the foundations of the office. Oh, there's the meditation area. So you can meditate and stare at the toilet and just, be at one with the universe with your toilet. Because, I mean, that's what everybody does, right? It just, I also used a lot of stuff from the Nifty Knitting pack because that pack is adorable and I am a crafty person and it speaks to my soul. I want all of the things in that pack in my real life because it's just lovely. I mean, who doesn't want a beautiful knitted octopus? And here's where I put that poof down with that chair, or with the plant, the poof and the plant. And I put my sim in there, and literally all she wanted to do was sit on that poof. And I just put it there for decoration, but she loves it. So here's her little art area. And, our little living room area. So, we've got most of our basics here. It's pretty great. Lots of space. And I really like the sort of open floor plan of this loft. Like, I like how it all just sort of flows. And so, she's an artist, so I figure she's probably got like a lot of clutter and like a lot of art and stuff all over the walls. So I was just trying to like put all that together and just make it look, like she found a poster she really liked and threw it up there. And I like those posters from the Strangerville pack. So yeah, she just like finds things and she throws them up on the wall because, she found some cool stickers and she's like, I'm just going to throw these on the wall. Like, like she does. Because that's just how she rolls. And putting some of those super cool windows up. And then for the entryway, I wanted to put in like shoes. So like you come in, take your shoes off, and then you enter the house. Maybe you put on some slippers. I don't know. Some house slippers. Pretty cool. And I just wanted to spruce the kitchen up a little bit because it was looking a little bit depressing. But, we'll come back to that. And yeah, just cluttering it up. She has to have clothes, so I put some clothes in there because, she has to wear things. That's very important. And yeah, some kitchen things. I'm still like familiarizing myself with everything that's in The Sims. So like I said, this is still relatively like new territory for me, but I've been having a lot of fun just like playing around with I don't know, the game and the objects in the game, and I kind of went absolutely crazy and downloaded like all the mods and all the things that you can download that aren't actually part of the game. And my game was started to run like super slow even though like I have a fairly decent setup. and I'm running like 2 graphics cards, and it was starting to get really mad at me. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing like custom content stuff in the future. Like I probably will, but then I have a separate save file that's just for like Sims stuff that's not modded whatsoever, which I didn't have in this video. uh this build kind of made me go like, oh my god, I need to not have all this custom content stuff in here if I want to, you know, build stuff that people can download from the gallery, because I just accidentally will pick something that I think is not custom content, and then yeah. So and I wanted to add some greenery in here, so I'm just trying to like green it up because she's an artist, she's in the city, she, you know, wants to feel closer to nature, but you know, there's not enough nature, so she has to fill her apartment with as much nature as she can. So yeah, kind of, I don't even know what I'm doing, but I like it. Whatever I'm doing here, I like how it came out. And yeah, just adding some of those like little personal touches. I am sorry about the editing on this. I probably could have cleaned up this editing a lot more, but like I said, first Sims build video attempt, so hopefully it's not too atrocious. And I really liked that like pastel painting on the right there, and wanted to just find more like girly sort of pastel things that I could put in there without making it too crazy. But I liked these leaf prints I found. I think that they worked well with the build and just gave it some more character. And, you know, some more shelving. One of the things that I loved about those loft walkthroughs were like a lot of the stairs, like the stairs, you pull them out and they're all storage space, or like all the walls just are full of storage space. And I couldn't really do that here, but it was just really cool, like seeing all of these really amazing architectural things that they've done to like create just this amazing, just I have no words for like all of the storage space. It's just beautiful. I love storage space. It's fantastic. Just imagine that staircase is just like each step is a full-on shelf that you can pull out and store things in. Brilliant, beautiful. I love that. Although, you know, there were some where like you pull them out on the side of the staircase, and somewhere you pull them out like on the front, like you pull the whole step out. And I was just thinking like, oh my god, what if like you were just grabbing something really quick out of there and you forgot to like push it back in, and then you forgot you'd done that, and you try to go up the stairs and you run up and you trip over it and you fall, and that's just where my mind went. I'm sure that they are very responsible with their stair storage. So out here I was just trying to do some just some landscaping with the lot, even though in my imagination this is a standalone, or it's an apartment in an apartment complex, but I mean it is also on its own lot in The Sims. So I did some decorating and just you know, have a nice little pond, some trees, some foliage, some beautiful flowers. Oh yeah, just really going to town here, making it fantastic. And you know, somewhere you can just go relax. Also, oh man. So if you're familiar at all with like my Second Life stuff, you might know that terraforming is not my forte. I've literally like exploded Sims with terraforming, and like made spikes and stuff come out of it. I mean, it was a whole mess. It took hours and hours of like a group effort to fix. So I realized what I was doing when I realized that I could, you know, kind of terraform in The Sims, and I was like, no, you know what? I should probably leave that tool alone. Leave it for the experts, cuz um yeah. So that's my little yard. I think I don't know what I did. I'm trying to make it cute, but I know that the outside looks pretty basic, but you know, it's also simple. You know, it's a simple, basic looking thing. But I love that roof color. That roof color is like my favorite color. Love it. It's amazing. All right. And so here is my sim in her house. And I was like, oh, why don't you go cook something? And she was like, yeah, let me start cooking. And then she was like, no, you know what? I'm just going to grab some applesauce and like bounce because I don't want to do what you tell me. So that was great. And here she is thinking about herself, eating her applesauce. And then I was like, oh, you're an artist. You should paint something. Like, you should go paint in your house. So she did. And she painted the most beautiful train that I've ever seen. So, yeah, here is the bedroom slash office room. She's going to take a little nap. She's so tired from finishing that beautiful painting. It was a lovely painting, truly. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I super duper appreciate it. And if you like this, hit the like button and subscribe for more. Also, I can't even with her because she kept going on that stupid poof and putting her head through that stupid plant. And I don't even know why I put it there anymore. I thought it looked cute, but all she wants to do is just mess around on that poof. And it was like, I kept making her like do something else and she'd just go right back to that poof. Like, that's all she wanted to do. Like, no matter what. It was driving me absolutely crazy. And she's an erratic sim, so yeah, look at her. She's like, oh, let me just go sit here. Like, she just kept doing it. Anyway, thanks again. I hope you are all well, and I'll see you next time. Bye.